There is a student here with a gun.
Unit 251410 transit on site.
AK9I was founded in 2001 as a premier K-9 solutions provider. We specialize in providing K-9 solutions for a variety of customers ranging from Department of Defense, federal, state, and local agencies, as well as Department of Corrections. And we also started doing operational teams for a variety of customers to include amusement parks, stadiums, and concert venues. The School K-9 Safety Initiative started a few years ago. We started seeing an increase in violence and the introduction of contraband, and we thought that we could take the experience to the School K-9 Safety Initiative to see if there was a way that we could help safeguard the schools. One of the aspects of the School K-9 Safety Initiative is that we aren't law enforcement, we are a private company. Therefore, we act on behalf of the school administration and the school board. It acts as a way to not only deter the introduction of contraband and firearms to the schools, but it also helps to safeguard the schools by creating an atmosphere that, number one, it's a high-profile approach, so people will see the presence of the K-9s on the schools, and it'll cause them to think twice before they try to do anything. The second aspect of that is that it allows to act as a force multiplier for the security staff and for the school administration. All the dogs that we use on these programs, they are all extremely friendly and extremely sociable. We want to make sure that these kids have a positive interaction with our School K-9 safety teams. Every single handler that is part of the School K-9 Safety Initiative has gone through a thorough vetting process. We want to make sure that we're putting the right dog as well as the right handler into the schools to make sure that we are having the most effective team possible. The difference between our dogs and traditional law enforcement dogs is that these dogs are trained to locate a target odor on a person as if they're carrying it.
The dog sense of smell is what makes everything possible. Their ability to find target odor and helping us find the suspect carrying it is the name of the game.
If somebody's trying to sneak a firearm into the schools, the dogs are able to pick up the odor of that firearm on that person, and we're able to keep them from entering into the school. The reason why we've trained our dogs to locate this stuff on people is that it allows us to be there during first arrival and class change, roving through the halls, whether it be at entry control points or choke points in the hallways, and it allows us to find those specific odors, whether it be firearms or narcotic. The overall goal being the increased safety and security of our children and the teachers and staff.
With the growing threat of mass shootings in our country, the K-9 Safety Initiative really just puts my mind at ease. It eases my child's anxiety. I no longer wake up every day worried if today is going to be the last day I see one of my children, and allows me to feel safe sending them to school.
Anything that the dogs do find in the course of their deployment at the schools, it is handled by the schools. It allows the school administration to keep control of what happens when we do find something. In the 2 years that we've had the program, there has been 0 firearms-related incidences, and there's been a dramatic decrease in the introduction of narcotics into the schools. What we hope for this school initiative to do is to grow not just in our area, but throughout the state and throughout the entire country. We have teams that are capable of deploying all over the country, whether it be in public school systems or any other setting that would require the use of these types of dogs.